Hey guys, what's up? It's Paige. Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys may or may not be aware, I have a little series on my channel where I test out TikTok foods. I've made 3 of those videos so far, so if you haven't watched those yet, definitely go check them out. I'll have that playlist linked down below. So this week in this video, I thought I would put a little spin on that, and instead of testing out TikTok foods, I'm going to be testing out TikTok clothing DIYs. So I went scrolling on TikTok and I looked for a couple of clothing DIYs that were doable and didn't seem super impossible. So all these are super easy. They're all no-sew DIYs, low maintenance, and hopefully pretty cheap. So if you guys want to recreate it, I really hope that this gives you some inspiration to do that. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into the video. But first, a quick message from our sponsor. Thank you so much to Function of Beauty for sponsoring today's video. If you guys haven't heard of Function of Beauty before, they are an amazing hair and body care brand that makes 100% vegan and cruelty-free product, all with no parabens, sulfates, GMOs, or toxins. But what really makes them stand out is how personalized and customizable their products are. So you can actually go online and fill out like a 2-minute quiz, just answering questions about your hair type, your hair goals, your hair preferences, that type of thing. And after you finish the quiz, Function of Beauty literally sends you your customized products right to your door. My favorite part about it is definitely just the way that it makes my hair feel. It feels so good knowing that you're using shampoo and conditioner that's personalized just for you. And also guys, the smell. Oh my god. I chose the vanilla and shea butter scent, and I literally smell like a freshly baked pie all the time. It's amazing. I also love that Function of Beauty prioritizes sustainability. They actually use 100% craft packaging, and all of their shampoo bottles are made with post-consumer recycled material, which we love. We're so here for that. So if you guys are interested in checking out Function of Beauty, you can click the link in the description box for 20% off your first order. Okay, so the first DIY that we're gonna be trying out is this really cool tie-dye bleached hoodie. If you guys are on TikTok at all, then you've probably already seen something like this. But basically in the TikTok that I saw, these girls went to Walmart and they went to the men's activewear section, and then they picked out matching sweatshirt and sweatpants, and then they used a gel bleach to kind of tie-dye them. And at least in that video, I think it turned out really cool. So I want to see if I can try to do something similar. So naturally, I took a little trip to Walmart in hopes of finding a matching sweatshirt and sweatpants like they did. And here, see for yourself. So I rolled up to Walmart in search of supplies, and I was looking around, and naturally I almost immediately got sidetracked. Found these really cool pants that are low-key ugly but low-key really cute, and they were only $8, so I bought those right away. And I also bought this oversized t-shirt from the men's section, which is literally not relevant to this video whatsoever, but yeah. Anyway, I kept browsing through Walmart and I made my way over to the men's section in search of the activewear. I somehow ended up in the men's underwear aisle, which was just a whole ordeal, so I skirted out of there real quick. But I still could not find the activewear for the life of me, so I asked an employee. I was like, hey, where's the men's activewear section? And he responded, oh, it's sold out. And then I evacuated the premises immediately. Which brings us here. I was not able to find the matching sweatpants and sweatshirt like I wanted to, but I did find this one black hoodie in the boys section, not in the men's section, because the entire men's department for activewear is apparently out of stock. How is that possible? I don't get it. Just a little salty, it's fine. So I have this black hoodie here. My plan is to dye it, crop it, and then maybe put a little design or something on it. And my dad was also nice enough to donate one of his old sweatshirts. This is a crew neck. I think it's a really pretty blue color. He thought it was an ugly blue color, but we just have different tastes. So I'll do something similar to this one, probably crop it and dye it, and then maybe do a little design or something. So let's do it. All right guys, so we had a little bit of a location change since the last shot. I'm currently at my aunt's house, sitting on her balcony. She was nice enough to come let me film here because there was actually a small hurricane in my town at home. So I've been without power and without Wi-Fi for like the past couple of days, which makes it literally so hard to film. So I now drove all the way to my aunt's house, which is like an hour away, and I'm trying to film this for you guys. So this DIY, I think I'm gonna start by cropping my hoodies just so there's less fabric to tie-dye. I feel like I should probably try on the hoodie and like measure it and stuff, but we're just gonna eyeball it. Okay, so we have both of the sweatshirts cropped. Now we need to figure out what the heck to do next. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I haven't tie-dyed something since I was like a child, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Now it is time to do the dyeing. They recommend in the TikTok to wear gloves. so lovely. Now I'm going to be using this gel bleach. They recommended using the gel one because it'll be less runny, the consistency, so it won't just spread everywhere. But literally, I had the most difficult time finding this. I went to like a million different stores. Literally, I went to Walmart and they did not have anything. I checked Home Depot and came up empty-handed. I went to Staples and they had absolutely nothing. It wasn't until I finally went to ShopRite that I was able to find this god dang bleach. I really did the most to try to find this for you guys. How the heck do I open this? Is this how you tie-dye mine?
How long are you supposed to leave it?
It said online like 2 to 20 minutes.
How long did you do it?
I don't know. Somewhere in that range. Finally stopped raining. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me now. And I just took the sweatshirts out of the wash. This is how it turned out. The bleach like didn't show up as much as I wanted to on this blue one. Probably should have let the bleach sit for a little bit longer before putting it in the wash. But for the black one, I think it turned out really, really cool. I like this one a lot better. There's like a very distinct brown color and you can very clearly see the tie-dye. Also guys, I saw another TikTok where this girl went to Walmart and she was able to find patches there, like a really cute butterfly patch, which is super trendy right now with like Brandy Melville and stuff. And she basically just ironed that onto the sweatshirt. So I'm gonna take inspiration from that and do something similar. I ordered a pack or two of patches from Amazon actually. So yeah, there's just a bunch of cute designs. If you wanna order something similar, I'll have these linked down below. So this is how the final product turned out. I'm pretty happy with how it looks, I'd say. Again, I wish I let the bleach sit a bit longer so that the tie-dye pattern would be a bit more pronounced. I also don't really love the patches I put on this one, but I just want to give you guys some inspiration for things that you could try. If you want to try out the tie-dye or the patches, I totally recommend that. Okay guys, for our next DIY, we are going to be trying to distress a pair of denim shorts. I saw this one TikTok where this girl took a pair of tweezers, I think, and basically used it to pull strands of fabric out of the shorts and give them a distressed feel. So I'm gonna be trying to do that with an old pair of shorts. This is the pair of denim shorts that I will be using. There's nothing wrong with these shorts. They actually used to be really cute, but then I put them through the wash and they got way too tight, so now they're like squeezing my thighs when I wear them, and we don't want that. They're just not comfortable. I think my plan is to uncuff the shorts right now and then basically do a lot of cutting and fraying detail on the edges here to give them more of a distressed look. I don't know, I'm just kind of using that TikTok for inspiration and I'm gonna rip up these shorts and we'll see how it goes. So welcome to another episode of Paige being an actual idiot 101. I really messed up these shorts, guys. So I tried to measure them at what I thought would be a good length, and then I tried to use a ruler, but I literally just cut a straight line across and absolutely hacked these shorts up. I did not measure or mark anything appropriately, so they look okay from the front, but if I turn around, half my ass is hanging out. It's bad. Basically, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought I could just cut straight across and that the shorts would turn out perfectly. No. You need to like follow the shape of the shorts originally, because obviously they have to go inwards at the crotch part. Moral of the story, take your time if you're gonna try to recreate this. Luckily, I do have one other pair of shorts that I can try to DIY, so I thought it would be cute if I crop the ends a little bit, carefully crop the ends, I should say. So once I was happy with the amount of distressing on the shorts, I had a bunch of these patches left over from the previous DIY. Again, those are from Amazon, so I'll have those linked down below. And I just tried to lay them out to see what would look the best, what kind of formation I was going for. I ended up going for like a space theme, as you can see here. And then, of course, I decided to be as extra as possible and paint the pocket of the shorts. So I wanted to do a little galaxy painting. Again, you don't have to do galaxy painting. This is just solely for inspiration, so you can try out a bunch of different designs on the pocket of your shorts. I think that could be a really fun thing to do in quarantine if you're bored. Once I was happy with how the painting turned out, I decided to add those patches also. I also played around with the idea of possibly adding the pocket from the other pair of jeans. I think that could look really cool if you want to try something like that. But this was the final product. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. I think the distressing looks really, really cool. And, you know, I might have gone a little bit overboard with the designs and stuff on the back, but I just wanted to give you guys inspiration for things that you could try out on, you know, your own pair of shorts. And that is actually all for today's video, guys. I'm really sorry that it was only 2 DIYs. I had originally planned to do like 2 or 4 of them, but unfortunately with the whole power outage situation, it was like almost impossible to film and get footage. So I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted, but I really still hope that you enjoyed today's video. Of course, give me all your feedback. I love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next Sunday in the next video. Mwah.